Welcome, baseball fans. Here we are. It's Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. We are out at Lutheran High School in Springfield, Illinois, where your TriCity Sangamon Valley Tornadoes set to take on the Calvary Middle School. Calvary's coming in, coached by Jeremy Cook. They're 5-3-1. Got word they did knock off Pawnee in their game against them. Pawnee gave the Tornadoes our first loss of the year, and we are on a 2-game skid. We need to right the ship. Our team's coming in 5-2. We're coached by Jimmy Staub, Chris Unthank, Rob Walters, and myself, Patrick Trees. Lineup for the Tornadoes: Austin McClellan leading off, playing shortstop. Jaden Bright playing right field in the 2-hole. Corbin Unthank batting third and going to be on the mound. Our catcher is going to be batting fourth, Owen Byerline. Avery Huddleston batting fifth, playing second base. Miles Justice, the center fielder, then followed by Vance Unthank. Left field, Eli Hildebrandt. And batting in the 9-hole, Eli Stapleton over at third base. Lineup for the Calvary team is going to be leading off. Number 3, Philip Lynn, the designated hitter. Number 9, Jacob Danner catching. 11, Camden Cox will be pitching. Number 20, Brody Shadowin. I'm sure I messed that one down up. He's first base. 28, Silas McCauley, third base. Number 12, Lane Netherton's at short. 15, Caden Stotler at second base. 16, Brighton Wanless, right field. Number 2, Cooper Cone, center field. And 14, Ryan Boyer in left field.
Well, spelling's Friday, but
I have a minute 30 test.
It's going to be 8th grade night out here at the ball field for Calvary, but we are not going to cover that. On the mound for Calvary Saints is going to be Cam Cox. He's a tall, slender right-hander wearing number 11. Umpires are giving their rule rundown to both coaches at home plate. If I could guess, I would say Cox is probably going to be about 5'9", tall 8th grader. It's going to be game time. Up first for your Tornadoes, the shortstop, Austin McClellan.
How are you, gentlemen? How are you, sir? Carl. Hold on. Good to meet you.
First base umpire's name's Carl. Just met Rob Walters down here. Seems like a friendly guy. Let's see if he's going to be nice to us all game long. Opening pitch on the way. It's going to be down in the dirt. 1-0 on McClellan. Cox has a high, long leg kick. Pitching from the stretch. Second pitch hit on the left side towards short. Fields it cleanly. Throws across. In time. 1 down. Brings up Jaden Bright. Bright's going to be in right field tonight for the Tornadoes. Cam Cox, first pitch. Called strike. Looks like the catcher reached across his body. Could have been a little bit off the plate. 0-1 on Bright. Curveball went across the letters. Bright didn't like it. It's got himself in a hole. It's 0-2. 1 down. And Cox set. Delivers. Takes a look, and that's strike 3. Cox's first strikeout of the game. 2 down. Cox back on the bump with the pill. Corbin Unthank steps in. First pitch, a little low. Pitch from Cox, swung through. Unthank took a healthy hack on that. Evens at 1-1. Cox comes set. Down in the dirt, 2-1. The 2-1. Hit on the left side. Missile shot. Third baseman did get a glove on it, but it gets by him. Left fielder's going to come grab it. And Unthink on the bags, 2 down. He's got his first hit for the team. Up steps Owen Byerline. Byerline doing the catching duties today for the Tornadoes. Cox with the runner on first. Stays in the stretch. Corbin, Unthink, not going anywhere. Pitches outside, 1-0. Cam Cox, quick worker, straight back to the rubber. Unthink not going, pitches up. 2-0 on Byerline. Cox set. Pickoff move over here to check on Corbin, Unthink. He's back in safely. Still 2 down. Cox looking in. And the pitch. Byerline fouls it off the right side. Looked like Unthink gave a fake bluff like he was going to go. Now 2-1 on Byerline. Runner going. Called strike. Throw down. Not in time. Unthink safely at second. Now 2-2 on Byerline. The pitch. Going to be a little up, they say. It's going to be full. And the full count delivery. Pop straight up. It's going to go back behind the backstop. Off the house behind us. Still got Unthink out there leading off second. Cox comes set. The delivery. They called it strike 3 on Byerline. That's going to end the inning. He didn't like that call. After your top half, leave one stranded, it's 0-0. It's going to be Corbin, Unthink, on the mound for the Tornadoes. Another tall right-hander. 8th grader for Buffalo, TriCity, Sangamon Valley. First pitch from Unthink down in the dirt. Philip Lynn leading off, the DH for the Calvary Saints. Saw Lynn just get his 8th grade bag of goodies. Takes strike 1 and the evens count 1-1. Unthink is a quick worker himself. In the windup, floats one up there, called ball, 2-1. Going to be a 3-1 count now on Lynn. Unthink, I would say one of the team aces. Battles back, full count now. Lynn took that one up about letter high. And the 3-2. Ball 4 is called. Lynn's taking his free trip down to first. Lynn leads off. First pitch to Jacob Danner is called a ball, 1-0. Unthink with some control issues early in the game. Lynn takes a lead. Throw from Corbin, Unthink gets over his brother Vance. Unthink's coming over here to the fence, and Lynn's taking off towards second. Ball's still live over here, so Lynn's gonna hang out at second. Vance throws it back to Big Bro.
Phil, nobody out. Don't run into an out over there.
Danner, right-handed hitter for the Saints. takes called strike, it's going to be 1-1. Unthank, like he throws a breaking pitch, goes outside, 2-1. Hit on the right back to Corbin. Throws over to Vance. That time Vance reaches out and grabs it. Going to be 1 out. Going to bring up Camden Cox, the pitcher. Lynn advanced over to the third base. Unthank comes set on the mound. First pitch to Cox. Cox a bit out front, fouls it straight back. 0-1. Unthank set. Pitch to Cox is down in the dirt, picked. Nice pick by Byerline. Kept Lynn down at third base. 1-1 the count. One from Unthank's popped up. Playable, I think. Unthank takes it himself. 2 down now. That's crucial now with 2 outs. Go ahead, run at third. Brings up Brody Shadowan. Big kid playing first base for the Saints. Shadowan standing about 6'1", 6'2", I'd guess. The pitch from Unthank going to be just low. 1-0. Wouldn't mind Corbin making all 3 outs this inning. It's going to even the count 1-1 as Shadowan swings through one. Corbin Unthank delivers, hits Shadowan in the legs. He's heading down the first. We're going to have runners on the corners, 2 down. See if he rubs it. No, that's not his leg. Up steps Silas McCauley. There goes Shadowan. Takes off early. They're going to call the pitch high. Ball 1. We still have an open bag. As they would say, don't give him anything too good to hit. You can pitch around him. Still top of the first, though. Ball hit down the right side line. It's going to be foul. Coming right at us. Jimmy Staub on the move. Unthank into the windup now. Delivers. Inside. 2-1. Unthank starts his windup. Swings through to make it 2-2. And Silas McCauley. Pitch down on the dirt. Nice pick again by Byerline. Keeps Lynn down there at third. He's playing a little game of chicken, wanting to bait a throw from Byerline. Not going to do it. 2 down. Fouled straight back. Full count now on McCauley. Pretty close take there. Walk the bases loaded. Silas McCauley takes his free pass. It brings up Lane Netherton. Like Unthank's going to go back to the stretch. First pitch called strike. Netherton quite a bit shorter than some of the other hitters up there, so Unthank's got to get his control issues under control, so to say. On the hands, and it goes back to Unthank. He's going to make all 3 outs in this inning. Over to his brother Vance. Just like that, we get out of a jam. It's going to be 0-0 after 1. Left 3 stranded. Top of the second. Due up for Tornadoes is going to be Avery Huddleston, second baseman. Pitch from Cox. Down low. Avery's 1-0. The 1-0 up, called the strike. It's evens the count 1-1. Cox comes set, and he delivers. On Huddleston's fists a little bit. Fouled off the right side. It's going to be 1-2 on him. Cox looking in, getting a sign, coming set. Shuffles the ball around in his glove, comes, leg kicks, delivers. Strike 3, 1 down. That's Cox's third strikeout of the game. Brings up Miles Justice. His first plate appearance of the game. He's 0-1. Pitch from Cox. Justice swings up over his head. Going to be 0-2 count on him now. Cox comes set. Pitch called strike 3. 2 down. Upsets the first baseman, Vance, I think. Cox delivers. Hit straight right. Gonna be foul ball 0-1. And the 0-1 from Cox. I think a little late on that. 0-2. Cox already has 4 strikeouts on the day. 2 down in the second inning. Just out. 1-2 on Vance, I think. Fouled off right side. Out of play. Pitches up. 2-2 now on Vance Unthink, trying to battle something back here. Get something going with 2 outs. Got Eli Hildebrand in the on-deck circle. Check swing, right side. It's going to be a close one. Shadoan shovels it over. No problem for Cox, and 3 up, 3 down. After 1.5, still zeros. Bottom of second now. Corbin Unthink still on the mound for the Tornadoes. Has yet to give up any hits. Gave up 2 walks and a hit batter last inning. Up is Caden Stotler. Takes one down low for a strike. Unthink on top, 0-1. That time Stotler just out front. Fooled him on it. Looks like he threw a off-speed pitch. 0-2 now. Stotler, the second baseman. His dad also works with me on the Springfield Fire Department. Ball down low, called a ball. 1-2. Pitch from Unthink. Slurved one up there, called ball. Unthink wanted that one. The 2-2. Fouled off left side. Base hit on the right side. Nice hit from Stotler. Bright's going to try to get him at first. Called safe. Brings up Bryant Wanless for the Saints. Stotler getting his lead off first. Wanless, a left-handed hitter, number 16. Stotler not going. Ball in the dirt, picked by Byerline. 1-0 the count on Wanless. Nobody out. Runner on first. Wanless swings through that. Evens the count 1-1. It's going to be a balk on Corbin Unthink. Stotler's going to take second. Still nobody out. Wantless fouls off another. The right fielder for the Saints, trying to drive in the first run of the game. Unthank comes set. Stotler leading off out at second base. Throws one up there pretty close. I think the umpire, anytime somebody rolls out, doesn't like to call that for a strike. 2-2. Going to be ball four. It was a 3-2 count. Runners at first and second. Brings up center fielder Cooper Cone. His first plate appearance of the game. Nobody out. Big leads. Everybody's running. There was a attempt to lay down a bunt. Everybody's gonna have to go back. Corbin Unthank comes set. Runners taken off again. Batter pulls back on his bunt attempt that time, but it's called a strike. It'll be 0-2. Runners do advance. Runners at second and third now. 0-2 is the count on Cooper Cone. Unthank curls one in there, strike three. One down, his first strike out of the game. One down now, and Ryan Boyer steps in, right-handed hitter. Takes another curveball over for a strike. This is going to be top of the order, Phil Lynn, DH. Fouled off right side. Going to be back over the concession stand. Pitch from Unthank. Going to be chopped down the left field line, going foul. (0-2) is the count. Unthank trying to get two quick outs here. Lynn, 0-2. Hit on the right side. It's going to drop in for a base hit in front of Bright. Bright's going to try to throw to first again. This time he throws it to the backstop. 2 runs are going to score. Lynn's heading to second. 2-0 Saints. First pitch is Jacob Danner's called for strike. Got one down, bottom of second. Runner on second. And the Saints leading 2-0. Corbin Unthank still in there for the Tornadoes. Steps off. Looking in, getting his signs again. Byerline calling the shots. Just a bit out. 1-1's the count. Danner's 0 for 1 on the day. He's hit one right back to Unthank his last at bat. Pickoff move. No throw. Not going to call anything there. Phil Lynn out there getting his lead. Huddleston, second baseman. There goes Lynn. Danner squares, but pulls back. 2-1. Lynn's now on third. Good pitch from Unthank, up and high, looked good, so it's going to even the count, 2-2. Blows it by him, strike 3, 2 down. Unthank's second strikeout of the day. Up steps Caden Cox, trying to help his cause, the pitcher. On the left side, Stapleton's got it. Going to try to throw across. In time, nicely done, Eli Stapleton. Saints leave one stranded, but they do get 2 across, 2-0 after 2 innings. Top of third, Camden Cox still on the mound for the Saints, bringing up Eli Hildebrandt for the Tornadoes. First pitch gas from Cox is in there for a strike. This might be the highest velocity of a pitcher we've seen so far this year. Hildebrandt swings through that 0-2. I can see just from over here on the sideline. Cox generates a nice whip with his arm motion. Nice hit from Hildebrand up the middle. Base hit, it's gonna go all the way through. Hildebrand's gonna try to stretch it at extra bases. Here comes a throw from center. They're gonna keep Eli on second base. Nicely done, Eli. Tornadoes got something going. Up steps Eli Stapleton, third baseman for the Tornadoes. Cox looking back at Hildebrand, delivers. Hildebrand taking off towards third, called a strike. Hildebrand's gonna be called safe over at third. Eli swipes the bag. Nobody out. It's going to be an 0-1 count on Stapleton. Pitch from Cox. Hit on the right side. No play over here. Stapleton drives in a run to try to throw back over to him, but he beats it out. Nicely done, Eli Stapleton. Tornadoes are on the board. And up steps Austin McClellan, shortstop for the Tornadoes. Pitch from Cox is low and out. Called a ball. Still nobody out. Top of the third. Tornadoes trailing 2-1. Pitch from Cox is swung through. Still a live ball. They're going to maybe say he foul tipped it. And Cox comes set. Pitch. Low and out again. McClellan takes it. 2-1's the count. Nobody out. Stapleton on first base. Like Cox running into some control issues here. In third inning. A little rattled right now. Got to calm his nerves. The pitch to McClellan's going to be up. Draws a walk. Tornadoes got 2 on. Coming to the plate, Jaden Bright. Bright's 0 for 1 so far on the day. Pitch from Cox. Hit up the middle. Double play ball here. Misplayed by second base. He's going to try to get Bright at first. Pulls him off the bag. Shadoan couldn't keep his foot there, and Bright's safe with an infield single. See how they scored it. Either going to be an error on Stotler or a base hit for Bright. Either way, the bases are loaded. Up steps Corbin Unthink. Before Corbin gets the hit, we're going to have a little mound visit here real quick from Calvary's coach. Corbin Unthink's last at bat, he scorched one right down the third base line for a nice single in the first inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. Big scoring chance here. Put up a crooked number for the Tornadoes. Cox comes set. Called a ball. It's 1-0 on Unthink. Cox set. Here's the 1-0. Driven down the left field line. It's going to get by. That's a fair ball. 1 run in, 2 runs are in. They're going to wave Bright. Unthink's looking ahead. He's going to stop at second. No throw home. There's a throw. Not in time. Clears the bags. Tornadoes on top, 4-2. Corbin Unthink 2 for 2 now. Brings up Owen Byerline. Corbin out there on second base. No courtesy runner for the pitcher. Roll through, pickoff play. Gets by, but Unthink's going to stay put. Byerline's 0 for 1 on the day. See if he can get something going. Hit hard on the left side. It's going to be gloved by the shortstop. No play. Ball's rolling towards foul territory. Unthink's coming in to score. And Byerline's going down with a double. RBI double. Ball's still alive. Throw back to the mound, and they throw it away. Byerline is paying attention. He's got third base now. Still nobody out. 6-2 Tornadoes. I'm going to have to correct that score. I believe it is 5-2 Tornadoes. I got 5 on my scorebook. Avery Huddleston's at the plate. 0 for 1 on the day. Looks at strike one. Nobody out still. 5-2, Tornadoes. Top of the third. Pitch to Huddleston, swings through. It's 0-2 now on Avery. Cox still throwing cheddar, but he's just ran into some control issues and maybe his ball straightened out on him. The Tornadoes are definitely putting good contact on the ball this inning. Huddleston takes ball one. It's going to be 1-2. Late sun kind of in our eyes here, so I'm going to zoom in on Avery so we can get a better look. Cox comes set. And the 1-2. Called strike three. It's going to be one down for the Tornadoes. Up steps Miles Justice. First pitch, he's hacking at. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Ball's going to be called up. It's 1-1. Owen Byerline pretty lively down there on third, waiting for that overthrow. And Cox comes set. Step off. And keep an eye on Byerline over there. Pitch to Justice. Called strike. Strike three on Justice. That's going to be two down now. Up steps Vance, I think. Pitch from Cox. Vance swings through a little bit, just under. Zoom in on Vance here. You can pay him a little bit more closer attention to his batting style. Cox is set. And the pitch. Fouled off by Vance, I think. Goes a little bit up. Cox still in the game after a little bit of a shaky inning, if you will, but he's battled back pretty solidly with 2 strikeouts in a row. 1-2 is the count now on Vance, I think. Hit on the right side. Cox moving over to cover. Shadowan's going to take it himself. And that's going to end the third inning. But before they do, it's 3-1, but it's 5-2 after 2.5. Leading off the Saints half of the third inning is going to be Brody Shadowan. Swings at his first offering, and it's 0-1. Still Corbin Unthank on the mound for the Tornadoes. Going with the stretch. Ball hit on the right side. Vance Unthank got a glove on it, but it hits fair territory. Bright's going to come retrieve this. Brody rounds first, but he's going to stay at 1. Base hit for Shadowan. And the Saints got something brewing. Up steps Silas McCauley, third baseman for the Saints. Pitch from Unthank. Fouled straight back. 0-1. The 0-1 to McCauley. Floated just up, 1-1. Not going to hold on Shadowan. Now Vance is creeping over. Swung through, it's 1-2. McCauley's last at bat drew a walk. That time he hits it on the left side. It's going to drop in front of Eli Hildebrand. Going to try to go 2 for a force out. Not in time. Smart thinking. 2 on. Nobody out. Up steps Lane Netherton. Runner stealing towards third. Netherton takes a ball. Throw to first. Tried to advance, I think. Tried to lay the tag on a back pick here. Everybody went back. I'm not sure what's going on there. Both the runners left. And then I think we're still going to have runners at first and second. Only got one camera angle here. Now runners are going again. Fouled straight back. That time the bunt attempt. It's going to be 1-1 on the batter. Corbin Unthank comes set. Runners going again. Fouled straight back again. 1-2. Obviously with 2 strikes, you don't think they'll have Netherton bunting again. If he fouls off another, he'll be out. Runner's not going. He does bunt, and he fouls it back. They're going to call him out. No? That should be an out. There they go. 1 down. That'll go as a strikeout for Corbin Unthank. And up steps Caden Stotler, the second baseman. Unthank comes set. Runner still at first and second. Stotler swings just over a breaking pitch. Stotler got a base hit to right field his last at bat. Just like that. That's what he did last time as well. They're going to try to, not going to try to score him. Throw it to first. Backed up by Byerline. He's going to have to hold Shadoan at third. They're going to throw behind, try to get Stotler. They got him. But they're going to steal a run. Shadoan's taking off. He scores. Stotler's out at first. 2 down. Going to be a runner at third. The first tag Vance Unthank put on Stotler, they called him safe, but Stotler was still off the bag. Meanwhile, Shadoan took off towards home. Unthank applied the tag again and then threw home a little late. Brings up Brighton Wanless, number 16. 2 dead, runner at third. One and one. Unthank comes set. Runner creeping off third is going to get Unthank's attention. Try this again. The 1-1 from Unthank. Swung over. It's going to be 1-2. Ball hit on the left side. Going to be fielded by McClellan. He throws across in time to Vance. 3 down. 1 run does score. After 3, it's going to be Tornadoes 5 and the Saints 3. We got ourselves a battle out here at Lutheran High School's field that they no longer use. Their building's sitting in shambles over there beyond the left field fence. It is 5-3, top of 4. Eli Hildebrandt steps up. He started the rally last inning. We scored all 5. And that first pitch, he pops it up center field. Center field's coming in. And hits his glove and drops. Hildebrandt's going to get things going again. Got to think Jimmy Staub's going to be giving Hildebrandt the steal sign here. Get something going. Stapleton up. Good contact hitter. There goes Hildebrandt. Ball hit on the right side. Nice hit and run. Well played. For some reason, they're going to call him safe. Stay on the bag, Eli. Hildebrandt started heading back towards first. Play went to 1. And so that turned Hildebrandt's no longer into a force out. They had to put the tag down, and nobody quite called that one right. Stapleton's out at first, but he does move the runner over. That's going to bring up Austin McClellan. 1 down. Ball tapped over towards right side. Shadoan's going to field this. Bobbles it. McClellan's racing. McClellan's going to be safe. There goes Hildebrandt home. Shadoan's throws up. They're going to try to send McClellan to second. That's why we hustle. That'll make it 6-3. Tornadoes. Quick mound visit from the Aces coach, Jeremy Cook, trying to calm everybody down. Still got Cam Cox in there on the mound. 1 down. Got Jaden Bright stepping up. McClellan out on second base. Bright's 1 for 2 on the day. Pitch just out. Going to be 1-0 on Bright. Cox comes set. McClellan's got a huge lead out on second base. He's taking off towards third. Throw down. McClellan's going to be safe. 1-1's the count on Bright. Quite a few good breaks this inning so far. Hildebrandt starting things off with the dropped fly ball to center. He came around to score, making it 6-3. Bright takes that one in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Bright. Runner at third, 1 down. Cox steps off, looking over at McClellan at third. Cox comes set. Down in the dirt, full count now on Bright. The 3-2. Pop straight up. Catcher's gonna have a play. He does make a nice play. McClellan, smart, tags up from third and scores as nobody was covering. Making it 7-3 now. Hustle paying off. That brings up Corbin Unthank. He's 2 for 2 on the day. 2 lasers. I think Cam Cox is going to stay in the stretch with nobody on. Unthank down the first base line. Nice play by Shadoan. That's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. Before that, though, the Tornadoes do get 2 more. It's going to be 7-3 after 3.5. Bottom half of the 4th inning. Unthank still in there on the mound for Tornadoes. Cohen steps up for the Saints. He squares the bunt, pulls back, takes a strike. Batting in the 9 slot for the Saints. Unthank's delivery. Swung just over. 0-2. Strike 3. Unthank not messing around, 1 down. That's Unthank's 4th strikeout of the day. We're back at the top to Phil Lynn, the 8th grader. Gonna be 1-0 on him. Two 2-0 on Lynn. The 2-0. Called strike. Lynn ducked. Must have been a wrinkle. 2-1. Unthank falls behind 3-1 now on Lynn. Inside, gonna be ball 4. Lynn's got a free base. 1 down. Bottom of the 4th. Tornadoes on top 7-3. Brings up Jacob Danner. Squares to bunt. Pulls back. Ball 1. Pickoff move, a close one. Vance Unthank almost missed it. Vance Unthank put the tag on, and it was a lot closer than they wanted it to be. Lynn not going. Pitch from Unthank. Called strike. 1-1. The 1-1's down low. The 2-1. Danner swings over, evens the count 2-2. Pickoff move again. Keeping an eye on Lynn over here. Lynn's going. Called ball. Strike from Byerline. They're going to get him at second base. 2 down. It's going to be a full count on Danner with 2 outs. Draws another walk. 2 out walk. pinch runner over here, number 10, coming in to run at first base. 2 down, and up steps Cam Cox. Like Unthank was gonna try to catch the new runner off guard over here. He got his uniform dirty. His mom can thank Corbin Unthank. There goes the runner. Pitch up high, throw from Bauer line. Just underneath Huddleston's glove, out to center. Justice backs that up. Bauer line's got a missile back there. Trailing 7-3. Trying to swipe some bags. Unthank in the stretch. Cox takes one there. 1-1. 2 down. Unthank gets his signs, comes set. Checks on the new runner. Pitch outside, 2-1. Unthank's 2-1 up and over Cox. It's going to be 3-1. Time Cox swings through one. It's going to be full count on him now. 2 down, runner on second. Time called by Cox. He's going to step out right back in. Runner on second takes off towards third. Foul ball coming right at us. Ladies, heads up. Try to do this again. They sent the runner back to second, and still a full count on Cox. The pitch from Unthank. Hit directly center field. Justice got a beat on it. That's 3 outs. Beautiful play. Nice hit from Cox. Just hit it right at him. Leave one stranded. After 4, it's 7-3 Tornadoes. A couple defensive changes for the Calvary Saints. I see Silas McCauley going to be taking the pill on the bump. Top of the 5th. Tornadoes on top, 7-3. Owen Byerline steps up to the plate. Takes that one down low. McCauley was at third base. Looks like they put Cam Cox over at second base. I see that. I don't know all their players out there. Number 15, I believe, is over at third now. Three balls, no strikes on Byerline. That time McCauley gets one over. 3-1. Ball 4 in the dirt. Byerline's on. And up steps Avery Huddleston. Pickoff move over here to check on Byerline. He was going. Able to react and get back before Shadoan got the tag on. McCauley's got a quick pickoff move. Another pick. That time almost an errant throw. Good play by Shadoan to corral that one. Byerline right back out there. Reminds me a lot of like a Brian Smith type of runner back in the day. There goes Byerline. And the throw down, not going to be in time. Byerline's in scoring position. Say that first pitch to Huddleston was a ball. So it's 1-0. Called that one for a strike. 1-1. Byerline, Huddleston 0 for 2 on the day. Pickoff move towards second. Byerline's back. And McCauley comes set. Pitch to Huddleston. I think he was a bit out front. Called strike. 1-2. McCauley working quick. Back on the mound. Back set. Checks on Byerline. Deals. Huddleston on the right side to second base. He's going to bobble it. And Huddleston's on bag. Runners are going to be on the corners. Still nobody out. Brings up Miles Justice. Justice made a amazing catch to end last inning. Pickoff move over here on Huddleston. He's not going anywhere. Maybe if Avery had some skates on. We'll see what Jimmy Staub called here. He might have put something on. Nobody out. McCauley comes set. Nobody's moving. Justice fouls it straight back. Pickoff move to Huddleston, checking on him. Justice ball hit up the middle. Going to be fielded by Cox. No play. Huddleston beat it down there. Infield single for Justice. And Byerline did score on that. It's now 8-3 Tornadoes. Top of 5. Huddleston taking off towards third. There's a throw. They're going to say he got under the tag. That'd be Caden Stotler down there at third, grabbing his left arm. At the plate now is Vance Unthank for the Tornadoes. Ball up. Vance Unthank's due this game. He's 0 for 2. He can find something good to hit, give it a ride. He's going to find himself in a hitter's count here. Watch him tee up on this one. Outside, ball 4. The bases are loaded for Eli Hildebrandt. McCauley delivers. Inside, ball 1. McCauley's got some control issues going on right now. Eli's got to find himself something nice he likes. Give it a ride. It's going to be up and over Hildebrandt. Ooh, nice swing by Hildebrandt there. Just under it. 2-1. Look around the bags. They're all loaded. Hildebrandt swings just through one again. 2-2. Outside, full count. And Eli draws a base-loaded walk. Get him an RBI on that one. Forces in Huddleston. Now 9-3. Eli Stapleton looks one in his eyes. Still nobody out. Stapleton steps up. That one's behind him. Now going to be 10-3 on the wild pitch. Brought in Justice. I think Calvary's going to be switching pitchers again. They're going to bring in 15, Caden Stotler. So Stotler comes in and inherits 2 runners on and a 2-0 count on Stapleton. Nobody out. It's going to be 3-0 on Stapleton. Stotler comes set. The pitch. In there for a strike. See if they give Stapleton the green light now. 10-3. We score 3 more runs and hold them. The game's over. Full count now on Stapleton.
Let's go, Eli. You got this.
Swings through one. That's going to be the first out of the inning. and brings up Austin McClellan, top of the order, shortstop. Ball on the left side, drifting foul. It's going to be landing foul territory way over there. Ball hit on the up the middle, gloved by the second baseman. They're going to turn and throw. They get him out at first. 1 run does score. 2 down. Nice play by the second baseman. Number 28, I think that might be McCauley. 2 down. 11-3 now. And Bright, where's one? Up steps Corbin, Unthank. Pitch from Stotler's a little bit up. Runners at the corners, 2 dead. 11-3 Tornadoes. Top of the 5. Stotler pickoff move to first, not in time. Runner on first takes off. Pitch is down low. They're going to just throw it back to Stotler. Nope. Since giving a chance for that runner on third to come in. 2-0. And Stotler's going back to the windup. Nope, he's going to go into the stretch. Unthank wanted to go for it, but called inside, ball 3. Stotler might as well be careful with this one. 3-0 on Tornado's biggest hitter. They're telling him to put him on. Smart move. That will bring up Owen Byerline though. Equally as imposing of a hitter. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 5th inning. Tornadoes on top, 11-3. Caden Stotler on the mound. Byerline drives one deep, way back. It's in play. It's in front of the 300-foot line mark. Byerline's heading to third. Clears the bases. They're going to hold him at third. Owen Byerline makes him pay. Intentional walk in front of him. Makes it 14-3. Two 2-0 on Huddleston. Sorry, I missed a couple pitches there trying to get my scorebook caught up. Runner on third. Huddleston takes one in the dirt. 3-0. See if they give Huddleston the green light. They do. On the left side, Stotler's going to make the play, throwing across. In time, they got him. Nice play by Caden Stotler. But after all that's said and done, we're going into the bottom of the 5th. Tornadoes on top, 14-3. New pitcher for the Tornadoes is going to be Vance Unthank, so I can just stick with the Unthank name. Corbin's moving over to first, and first baseman Vance Unthank taking the mound. First pitch from Unthank in there for a strike. Up steps Brody Shadoan, first baseman. Vance Unthank pitching from the stretch. Ball hit on the left side. McClellan scoops it up, throws across. Gonna be in the dirt. Nice pick, Corbin Unthank. Next batter, this might be McCauley. I'm not sure if he got subbed in for or not. Unthink. Delivery is up. 2 more outs. Tornadoes will get mercy rule. Number 25, I believe I just saw. Wasn't looking. The 1-0 from Unthink. Going to be a little high, 2-0. Definitely is Silas. Some kid just said, what do you know about Silas? So Silas McCauley up there. 3-0 on him. Trying to get something going for the Calvary Saints. Unthink throws 1-0 cross. It's 3-1. Pitch is down low, and McCauley is on. 1 out. Next up, Lane Netherton. Unthink curls one in there for a strike. 0-1. McCauley leading off first. Got to be smart here. If you're McCauley, you don't want to get picked off. Fouled off by Netherton, right side out of play. It's 0-2 on Netherton. Pitch in the dirt, picked by Byerline. 1-2. Two and two. Van Something's 2-2. Swung through, strike 3. 2 dead. Brings up Caden Stotler. Good hitter for the Saints. Takes one inside. Unthink set on the mound. Here's his 1-0. It's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Outside to Stotler. 2-1. Stotler, healthy hack on that. Swings through it though, foul tip. 2-2. Calvary Saints are down to their last strike. On the ground, foul, left side. 2-2 on Stotler. Unthink. Delivers. He couldn't hold up. That's going to be the ball game. Your final is going to be 14-3 Tornadoes. Way to go, boys. Thanks for watching, everyone.